tripping. So I'm gonna get straight to it. I don't want to say this is a part 2 from the last video. It just there was a lot of people coming and I was getting a little distracted. So I kind of ended the video. So this is a continuation, pretty much. Maybe I'll make a part 2, but this is a continuation of the, the reptilian, evil eyes are always watching, etc. video. So I'm gonna get straight to it. Also, I've referenced the man that fell down from earth, and notice how they put him as he fell down from earth, which one could look and say he fell down from grace. Okay, now this particular character was depicted as what we would say a quote-unquote melanated black man, but yet in that sitcom or whatever, I don't know what the series, they showed him as being, I don't even think he said he was an extraterrestrial though. I think he said he was a terrestrial or something that lives in the atmosphere. But anyway, of the solar system, meaning that they were like from here, but not from here, the earth, if it makes sense. But anyways, I noticed in that sitcom, they showed him having flashbacks of his own planet. Melanated, quote unquote, black reptilians. Showed him with different type of eyes, etc. See, I'm referencing this because I'm trying to make a point here of saying, as people look at the Rothschilds and all these different people, and they will be looked at as what they would call people of European descent. So my thing is, does these reptilians have the ability, if they have the ability to shapeshift, can they also come as white and black or Hispanic and different races as well? That would make sense if they could change themselves, right? But we speaking of species. Now that was depicted as a whole species. I didn't see any lighter complected, reptilian looking, beings. But then again, you have the ones that they would say have white skin. So maybe there are different types of what you would call reptilian races. Get out of here. What you would call reptilian races. And see, there go them birds again every time too. So that's the reason why I'm trying to make a point that, I don't think it's only one type of what they would call, reptilians. Also, if you're doing a study of what we would call humans, women have eggs. It's a little bit so deep where I get a little confused, because we could be kind of looked at as reptiles in a way. Human reptiles, because you got to think about it. We go through many different stages before we actually come into this human form. Some say we take many forms, but some say even a woman that's having eggs and you being born in water, and even some of us that got hands and different things that look like you got web. I've seen people with web hands. Could it be possible that even some of us or you could be related to the agreeable or disagreeable reptilians? So yeah, I'm not even gonna make this continuation video too longer. I was gonna put this in the original video, but again, a lot of people start coming, so I kind of get distracted when a lot of people start coming close when I'm trying to make videos, because it seemed like they just be staring, trying to figure out what am I doing. It would appear that I'm actually on the phone, right? But yeah, it's like I take all of those things into account, and then from my understanding and me doing my own due diligence, there are different types of species of reptilians. But like I said, the ones that are running things right now, and I could be wrong, But like I said, I might not even be pronouncing it right. But it's the draconians, or reptilians. I also heard they are some of the highest by of their kind. So they're kind of up there, but I'm pretty sure there's probably other, forms of what they would call reptiles. That's probably reptilians. That's probably high up there. But it's mind blowing to see, and not saying that like, let's take all this as fantasy, right? But just saying, like, through these sitcoms, where do they get this stuff from? You know what I mean? It's just deep, man. It really makes me think like, we just been lied to about so much, man. It's just, I could go deeper, man. We even have from my understanding, we have a reptilian brain. But yet we're not part reptilian ourselves. Chosen ones, and we're like, sometimes I get confused a little bit. So I gotta slow down and do my own due diligence. Because there's just like there are legions of demons, there are legions of disagreeables and agreeable extraterrestrials, interterrestrials, terrestrials, etc. I know people have a hard time trying to comprehend this stuff. We're literally born in water. We're in water right now. We're literally in a whole different form of water. Because if you could take a machine and make pure water out of the thin air, then what would they tell you that we are living in right now? Just different density levels. It's not the water that we would see in the lakes and oceans. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video, man, because that's why this journey and knowledge and wisdom is infinite. Because sometimes information, it could change, but it always continues to expand. So yeah, it's just for my deep thinkers. Because throughout the conspiracy theories for educational purposes, they're making the Rothschilds and all these different people look of European descent, and then they come out with movies and different stuff and series of the man that fell from Earth with a whole planet full of what you would call black reptilians. But yeah, I ain't gonna get too deep. I'm gonna end the video, but this was a continuation. This is what I was gonna continue the last video before I was interrupted. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel. I'm planning on making a part 2. I'm not gonna say when, of me actually getting deep into the different kinds, more of the historic point of views about these things. Because yes, some may say the reptilians was here before anybody, but I don't think I necessarily believe that, because I believe the Elohims was first, which we was made in the image of them. I'm out. Owners.